Hello everybody, guys, girls, gamers! It's me, Genuine Parts, and we are playing Stardew Valley. And I'm joined by Jordan, aka JKU390 from TrueFriendsGaming.
That is me.
Jesse from Player2 Insert Coin.
Hey, how's it going?
And Scott from Scott Gaming.
Hello.
I thought you were just
you
gonna
guys.
stop at Jesse when you said like Jordan gets this big long intro.
Thanks,
Scott
man.
gets a big long-
And Scott. All my friends and Scott.
It's just like Pickles, a drummer, doodly doo, doodly ding dong ding dong doo, Nathan explosion.
Yep.
Freaking Metalocalypse intro.
Hell.
Look at all my friends and Jordan.
Yay!
Aww.
I'm just happy to
Hey,
be
get out of my
included.
fish chest. This fish chest has got to be smelling by now. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, they're all
There's a
dead.
watering can around. I thought someone had a watering can lying around in here.
I've got one.
Well,
Why are you upgrading
one-
yours?
yeah, mine is at the
Shop.
upgraders. But
Yeah.
didn't Jesse? Did you leave your watering can behind, or are you?
It's probably in his house.
Yeah.
Mine? Yeah, it's in my house somewhere. Or someone's
Mine's
house.
in
No,
your
that's right.
house.
Someone stole it from me. I think Jordan stole it from me.
No, I still have my watering can from the beginning.
It's in your house. You.
See?
Oh, okay, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, you.
Soon you won't be able to get into your house because there are free trees
Shh, don't
growing
tell him.
around the entrance.
I chopped down one. The one in my, like, right in front. Unless Jordan just replanted it.
No, there's still a bunch that I just planted from the beginning.
At one point, I couldn't actually
Oh.
get in. I had to, like, knock something down to actually get in the house. Get in the house.
Get to the chopper.
So the question is, whose Arnold was better?
Well,
Yeah, it's definitely Jordan. It's impressive how bad I am at Arnold impressions, despite being from the same country.
Yeah.
You say impressive. I say disappointing.
Well, let's hear yours, Scott.
I'm not from that country.
Okay.
I shouldn't be able to do an Arnold impression.
get down, get to the chopper.
That's James Brown.
See? That was perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So
You-
it wasn't James Brown.
You have to flex your jugular.
You
Don't
need my
know how to
jugulars
do
out of
that.
this.
How'd you know my one, like, thing that turns me on most? Flexing jugular.
Because it turns everyone on, Jesse.
That's a good point. I forgot about
What am I going to do with all these fish that we've got here?
All
I don't
these
really-
fish inside that dish.
that. I would give you a wish. I don't know. What are we doing with them? Can you turn them into bait somehow or something?
Nope, not that I'm aware of.
Can we, like, you know how we can do, like, make other things artisanal? Can we do some sort of artisanal fish thing?
What did you say to me?
He called
Like,
you
okay.
artistic.
We can take the eggs, turn them into mayo.
Or
we
zombie.
Turn the fish into... Can we
You want
have...
fish? You want fish mayo?
Yes, that's what I want. That's what I'm getting at.
I want the fish
do it.
sandwich.
What?
I
want
wouldn't
a
mind a
fish
fish
sandwich.
taco.
What, like two fish sandwiching something else? or-
Another fish.
No, it's bread with fish in the middle.
And that's it.
It's actually
Alright.
big in Germany. Yeah,
That makes
Yeah,
more sense.
literally it.
It's just a whole...
It's called a Fischbrötchen.
Of course it is.
What?
Fischbrötchen.
A what?
A fish Freudian.
Fish bird head.
Fish Freudian.
Oh yeah, Freudian mistakes. It's when you say one thing and mean your mother.
Except it's a Freudian slip, but yes.
Yeah.
Not in Japan. Not in Japan. Not in Germany.
In
I
Japan.
don't know what it is in Japan.
Not in
Big in Germany. That's right.
He's like just a
Big in
list of people we
Germany.
fought during World War II. Not Italy, not Japan. There it is.
Omnigeode. Anything else?
Hey, baby.
Jesus Christ, those chests are messy. It's horrible.
But
GP,
But
I've got a
they're-
question for you.
Was that a whitest
Yeah.
kid you know reference?
Yes.
Okay.
If you were if you were cryogenically frozen,
Yeah.
what would be the first question you'd ask when you were woken up?
Who touched my
What year
dick?
is it? Where's the toilet?
that's a good
I
one.
probably have to piss real bad after. I don't know how long I was frozen, but yeah, probably would be. What
7
year is it?
minutes.
Where's the toilet? Oh well, I
No.
probably still have to piss really bad.
No, you're frozen. It's still frozen inside of you. You have to wait for it to dethaw.
No, I just pissed like it's like those ice machines on a fridge.
Wow. Oh, it's like a slushy comes out.
Oh my god. Amazing. Yellow snow cone just pours from it.
Yeah, it's the lemon flavored ones, right?
Or
Oh, I
pineapple.
can't. Oh, pineapple. Are you a fan of delicious flavor?
I wouldn't know.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Because I'm fat.
But yeah, that was the widest kids you know
Yeah.
reference.
From when he was in the hospital and brought his
Yeah.
prostitute to the...
This prostitute, a working girl. She has Charlie horses. I brought her here in my Porsche.
It's terrible. It's like one of the worst ones because it's just him saying the worst possible, just like prostitute-related puns.
Yeah.
Like what?
She wouldn't even eat an hors d'oeuvre.
That.
So is that essentially the ludicrous song?
Well,
Area
kinda.
codes or whatever it is.
Nah. I don't know what I
No?
need to do with the rest of my day in this now.
Some
Body
of
wants-
her cuts were vertical and the others were horizontal.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Oh dear, oh dear.
That's the essence of that sketch.
It's supposed to be a terrible...
Pun.
Puns
It's
up.
called the Terrible Pun Massacre or something like that. It's very punny.
I think I've caught about 4 newspapers. This is stupid.
They are in season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and loads of seaweed.
Loads
Bye,
of-
Willy.
Oh,
Bye, Willy. I was gonna. What Willy? When Willy fishes, it very much looks like he's got his donger out.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he's got his name, man.
Yeah.
His real name is Horatio.
But he just like turns it up. Just like turns up and just like flops it out and
Yeah.
drops his.
He ties
Yeah.
he ties a string around it and he just stands there all day and waits for a nibble.
That's why we call Horatio Willie.
I mean, to be fair, isn't that what we all do on a constant basis?
Oh, I received
mean-
A space boots.
It's
Oh.
it's the sturdiest rod I have.
You just hold it out there and wait for a nibble.
Yeah. I mean, it's not unpleasant. Unless you fish for piranhas, that hurts a little. But not for long.
It's a good kind of pain.
It's a good kind of pain.
How do you weigh in on this, Scott?
How do I weigh in on what?
Their current conversation that I know you're paying attention to.
I do not weigh in at all. Not even a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a good kind of pain.
Hurts
See?
so good.
Scott agrees. It hurts so good.
Come on, baby. It hurts so good.
Shot through the heart, and you're too
Two completely
late,
different songs.
darling. Yeah, I know. You gave fishing a bad name. Shot in the dick.
Ow.
Yep.
Is that it? Is that the end of that course?
That's the
And
whole song, you
you're
know?
to blame. You give fishing a bad name. Hooked, yeah. Well, I'm not like that. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
I have no idea what's going on right
It's
now.
What's
okay.
happening?
I don't know. I'm just kind of letting him go.
GP.
Yeah.
Or no, actually, Jesse.
Yes.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
I don't embarrass really easily. So
I
like,
wonder why.
yeah. The first thing that pops to mind though is I remember one time when I was in school. I think it was like 9th or 10th
In summer
grade.
school?
No, it was just normal school. I actually never went to summer. Like I went to summer camp, but I never got held back. Never
Went to summer
did any of
camp?
those.
One time in summer
But-
camp?
So I was in class and I got this. I had a headache and I started feeling like I was going to throw up. So I excused myself to the bathroom, and as I get up and start going, I feel like, you know, it's coming up. So I start kind of running to the bathroom, and the bathroom is around the corner. So as soon as I turn the corner, one of my friends is right there. He's like, "Oh, hey, Jesse, how's it going?" And I spewed all fucking over him. It was pretty funny.
Did you tell him he was so hideous?
That's why it happened.
You've only got yourself to blame.
Yeah.
If only you were a tiny bit more attractive.
If only
Or
you were
a lot.
taller, I wouldn't have puked in your face.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't really think of one for me either. I don't really embarrass easy.
How about you, Scott?
It's got to be the porn one, right?
Not so much the porn one.
No?
Or the finger in the
No.
bum.
That was fine as well. Hold on, we have spoken about that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, we have.
Let's change the subject. What's the best thing that's ever happened to you? The most embarrassing. Actually, it wasn't that. It wasn't that embarrassing. It could have been worse. But I went to Ireland for a stag do.
I see the issue.
And we went to a place called the Table or the Roof Bar, which essentially is a bar on a roof,
Oh.
a flat roof. It's
Okay.
clever, isn't it? And the toilets were in like the middle floor of this bar. So I went downstairs with my pint and went to the toilet, and then came back out of the toilet. And where the toilets kind of meet, there's a sort of a little corridor, and then there's the women's toilets and the men's toilets. As I was coming out of the men's toilets, these girls came out of the ladies' toilets, and obviously thought I was coming into the building into the sort of toilets rather than out. So they thought that was the way back to the bar. So instead of saying, "This is the bloke's toilets," I just stood there and held the door open for them, thinking this will be quite funny. So I kind of gestured them in, and then walked away as all three of them went into the bloke's toilets. And then there was like this almighty scream as they all came running out of the toilets, having a go at me for letting them go in. And I walked off chuckling to myself until I got to the top step, back up to the
And fell?
back up to where the bar is, and I tripped over the top step and did that thing, you know, when you do like that comedy running where you're trying to stand up but you're destined to fall over, and you kind of do that tripping run thing that you're trying to save yourself. I did that with a pint in my hand across a completely open bar floor where there must have been about 100 people turn around and all look at me at once as I'm like doing this stupid run. And I realized that I wasn't going to last on my feet, so I kind of dropped to my knees and skidded along on my knees and stopped face to groin with a bouncer who just looked down at me and went, "You're right there, mate." I was like, oh.
Well, I mean, they must have seen their fair share of drunk doing that.
Pretty much,
especially
yeah.
if there's stairs in a bar.
Yeah.
That's a recipe for disaster, isn't it?
Yeah, that was not embarrassing, but you know, I don't like being the center of attention when everybody turns around and just looks at you.
That is a good story,
Like,
though.
Yes.
Wasn't the best. I think it was karma, well and truly there.
Yeah, that was probably common.
So who are we waiting for?
Has to be Jesse then. That's good.
Oh,
I'm in bed.
might be me. Like my controller's not working for some reason. Weird.
Oh,
there we
Jesse,
go.
if you lost us money.
Well, my most embarrassing wasn't. I mean, it's.
I got a
it's
kitchen.
just nice.
Did we all get kitchens?
No, I haven't. I don't have a kitchen. So I had a lamp on
Oh no.
a very intimate place,
Yeah.
and you know, working. It was when I just turned 30, and that's like one of the high points for testicular cancer. Is 30. It's 15 and 30. Like once you're in puberty and once like your hormone production kind of gives up slowly.
What is that? What happens?
Yeah, it declines.
Why hasn't this
Starting at
happened
30.
yet?
No, it declines.
He means for
I'm
him.
not sure it does.
Yeah, it does. You just don't notice it because you're chock full of hormones.
I'm like a dog on heat, GP.
Anyway, so I for the first time had to get checked out. Okay? And
Oh, you so
so
popped the boner.
no, so I went there, and you know, getting undressed is not like the most, like the best thing. Getting undressed in front of strangers. The
It
worst
is fun.
thing is, I work there. It's the hospital I work at. So, yeah. Now, anyway, so there's this old doctor, male doctor, who tells me to get undressed, and I think, well, that's fine. He's an old guy. I don't really mind that too much.
I've done this before.
And then he goes out, and in comes a young resident, and she's female and quite attractive. So she asks me what
What you've
What-
been
what my
eating because
symptoms
it's so
are.
small. Something.
Why are you doing
Yeah.
this? Why are you doing this in the canteen?
Yeah, no, it's just, so what my symptoms are and where is the lump that I felt, and I said, well, it's on the right side.
It's in the shaft,
So-
but you have to rub it to find it.
Because she goes in and grabs her right side, and like works it over, and I think, well, maybe she checks both of them, I don't know. And she says, well, she can't find anything, and I said, my right, not yours. And she goes, oh. And apparently I looked a bit embarrassed by the whole thing, and she said, well, you don't have to be embarrassed, it's just natural. And I said, well, doctor, maybe it's the normal thing for you, but I don't lay naked in front of people usually that I don't know. Yeah, then I think she was cross with me then. But thankfully nothing came of it.
Not even her?
Remember to check yourselves out, boys and girls.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
true.
definitely.
Always let doctors check you out.
I mean,
On that note, GP, actually, interestingly, I went to the doctors because I had a dodgy knee.
Yeah.
And I similar story. This I went. He told me to go to the physio, so I went to the physio, and this physio had one eye. Right.
okay.
Shouldn't really make much difference. I thought to myself, she's got one eye. Fair enough. I laid there on this bed while she was like stretching and pulling out my knee, and I'm like,
Whoa.
this is the wrong knee. I'm like, she must know it's the wrong knee. She must just be checking this knee before she moves on to the other knee. And then eventually finished with that knee. She went, I can't see anything wrong with it. I'm like, that's the wrong knee. She's like, oh, well, we're out of time now. Bye. I was like,
Oh
great.
my
What the
god.
fuck?
Thanks very much.
Thanks for nothing. Well, yeah, it's weird.
Whoa, look at this kitchen.
Yeah. And my bedroom
I forgot to
also.
Look at the kitchen.
I got a bedroom too, Scott.
What?
Yeah. I'm not quite sure why that addition happened, but
Does that mean you two are married?
You
yeah.
can't sleep in the kitchen. What can you make in here? I can't make anything.
I just made 2 omelets.
Oh, can I have an omelette?
You want one?
No, thanks.
Oh.
Bye.
I'm gonna sell
Oh, we
them.
got some jams.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
I can't make anything, but it's still cool.
Yeah.
And I get my own bed. My own side of the bed.
But we
so
don't need
Scott
to do it
didn't
that
get
way.
a kitchen, but you did in a tiny.
Yeah, it's in my tiny
tiny
house.
hut?
Hey.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened to your hand?
I don't know. Because the thing is, it's not like it asked me where I wanted to put it. It just, I was in the kitchen, and I said yes, and then she's like, I'll work on it. And she never did, and I woke up and this was here.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Impressive.
Oh,
The impressive part is she moved my bed with me in it. I didn't wake
Wow,
up.
apparently you're a deep sleeper.
Apparently so.
That is pretty impressive. And a bit freaky.
I got dwarf from helmet. Should I give it to the dwarf?
That's what I did. I don't...
I put your watering can back, Chertsy.
Chertsy?
Okay. Cool.
New Jersey.
Jersey.
Jersey Mike's. Oh, I want to sub now. Yeah.
Well, subscribe today on TrueFriends.
Yeah. Ew.
It's not
Why
worth
would
it.
I subscribe there?
Because no one else will.
That's true.
Please subscribe.
Please.
I have kids to feed.
I don't know who their parents are, but
They come to me for food.
I can make baked
And
fish as well.
And they bite me if they don't get any.
Oh man, Scott, if you get seaweed, rice, and any fish, I can make a maki roll. And if you give me...
I
We've
think
got
we have
seaweed,
seaweed.
and fish.
We don't have rice?
But we don't have no
I don't
rice.
think we have rice.
I don't know when you grow rice.
If you can get me sunfish,
think-
bream, and wheat flour, I can make baked fish.
I mean, don't you have to plant rice really in water?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like papyrus?
Yeah,
I'm
just
not- I
like
don't-
right there.
I don't know how papyrus is made.
You play Undertale. No.
Papyrus.
Yeah.
I mean, I played Undertale.
A woo!
Ba ba da da da.
Put the boom boom into my...
Yeah, I realized that was the wrong.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite DuckTales theme.
By Wham!
I wish I could watch the new DuckTales episodes. Everybody's saying they're great.
I have
But
not seen a
not
thing.
playing
about it.
Everybody.
Everybody on the internet.
I love
everybody on
people
the
in it,
internet.
Everybody
And
on
you
the
know-
Overwatch Reddit where GP spends all of his time.
It's not true. Spend it on a PC Master Race subreddit.
As he brags about his new PlayStation.
Yeah.
Where do I catch a pike?
When they throw a spear at you.
In Pike's Place, Seattle.
Isn't that a derogatory term for something?
Probably somewhere. I think for the most part.
Wow,
most
I'm
things
so
could
good I
be.
can now cast my fishing line over the river.
Oh shit!
Can you?
Space Booch.
Hmm.
I'm just getting soggy newspaper down here. I think Scott should come down here and check it out.
And you're getting soggy newspaper in the lava pool?
Yeah.
That is pretty impressive.
All right.
That's some good paper. Why the F are you cows now? You already done it. It's only 6:10. Oh, okay. Closing you up.
I think you just leave it open, to be honest with you. You're not a pike.
Yeah, I could see why you'd think
Damn
that's a
it.
derogatory term.
Right?
Just yelling that at people just doesn't sound nice.
What, you're not a pike?
Yeah. Kind of like, what was that freaking, in Overwatch League, what was the Florida's fans called?
Oh, banana something.
Yeah, the banana
choppers.
banana whisper or listeners or
Banana
something.
talkers.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
something. Banana chuckers.
Something weird like that. I think he's just like, look at all these banana talkers. And just all of us were like, whoa, what? And he's like, that's the name of their fan base.
I got a pike. Where do I find Abby? Who's Abby?
Abigail?
That's the chick
Yeah.
that he's trying to
Blue-haired.
swoon.
I'm talking
Yeah.
to her right now.
Where is she?
Yeah, he's gonna
She
finish the
is
mission.
in the store, but she's in her room. you're not gonna be able to talk with her.
She's in a store in her room?
She lives at the store, but she's in her room at the store.
Come out of the store.
Lisa's
in
racecast airplane.
Okay.
Store her.
How do I change my backpack?
Let me in. Abigail, come
Change
here.
it.
What?
Like I have the secondary backpack. How do I get to the second row?
If you're using a control, I think it's like RB.
No, the controller died. It's not working. I know how to do it on the controller. I don't know how to do it on the keyboard.
I don't think you can switch. Can
I'm
you?
on keyboard and mouse right now. I just don't know. Yeah, you can't.
You can switch? I don't know.
I don't know either. I think it's fine.
Is it tab maybe?
It's not.
I usually go with escape and just put it up.
What? Fuck you, Abigail. I caught your pike and I'm selling it.
Oh no.
Treat me like that. Go into bedrooms with Jesse. I mean, who do you think you are? Have you no self-respect?
She likes it.
Why don't you just give it to her tomorrow before 24 hours passes?
Because I think the quest is gone. It's not in my journal.
Wow. It's actually with the home improvement, not the show, but this that I have. Wow, you finally got to 100,000. I feel like it's just screwed me over further because now to get to my bed, I have to go up through the side and then to the right. I can't just walk right over to it. They made me have to do more work.
Oh, poor you.
It is. Now I've got this giant house with nothing to do.
It's not giant, it's small. It's like the TARDIS.
Yeah, but that's the cool
Whoa,
part. 'Cause
don't call him that.
It's the
Doop-a-doop. Dear, dear. I just can't.
Just because of the way that was used, I feel like I need to censor it.
Fit.
Okay,
Yay.
that's it for today's Stardew Valley. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Genuine Parts. I was joined by Scott from Gaming,
Bye.
Jesse from Player 2 Insert Coin,
See ya.
and Jordan from TrueFriendsGaming.
Later.
Bye!
Oh my god, what is happening? I've got a cutscene.
Oh,
There's a fairy.
It's a really bad
Oh my
pixel.
God. Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's a pixel
What's she
error.
doing to
This is like the after credits thing.
What are you doing to our crops, you dick?
Oh my goodness.
I
what-
think
what is
she's
it doing?
weeing on it.
Whoa!
Whoa!
She just flew in my window.
Whoa! That's amazing.
See that, guys? I got $345.
Jesus
from
fucking
we just got a lot of money.
12,000 from farming. The
Awesome.
blueberry. Oh, because I said I sold 128 blueberries.
How did you get 128 blueberries?
Because we get like 60 from each harvest.
Oh.
Oh shit.